happening, what's in, what's hot, so that you know and you'll be able to answer questions that are relevant in today's society.
That is true, most especially with the Q&A happening on coronation. It's going to be very, very important. Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we would like to invite all our candidates from the Mr. and Miss Channel Philippines 2024. And at this point, we now open the floor to our friends from the media for any questions that they may have.
现在我们向在座的媒体朋友们开放提问环节，欢迎大家向我们的台台手主办或 MMCP 的任何重要任务提问。现在就是我们的问答环节。
So right now at this point, we would also like to ask the MMCP heads. I think these seats are for you. The Bayani family, Miss Vanessa, our managing director, I think would also like to take a seat if you have any questions from the media. But of course, our focus here are our candidates as well. So you have the boys, the male candidates here off the stage, and we've got the female candidates here on stage. So right now, Miss Vanessa, managing director,
So we'd like to ask Ms. Vanessa, please join us here on stage, as well as the Bayani family.
Alright, so you get the floor. See you guys. So right now we have some microphones over the press. So to the members of the press, we give you this time. Please state the name of the candidate that you want to ask your question to, and good luck to our candidates.
Good afternoon. My question is for Mr. San Juan and Miss SSC.
Ulo.
Miss SSC. Okay, the question is, what Filipino and Chinese values and tradition do you treasure?
The values that we always treasure most as Filipino Chinese is being family-oriented. As a childhood, during our childhood, we know that family is very important because it's the pillars of our strengths and weaknesses when we grow up. And I believe that being family-oriented can really help us. When we grow up, we get it from our family, our strengths, so that we'll be successful someday and we might be the example of our next generations. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for that wonderful question. I would split this question, my answer into two. For the Chinese part, it is mainly on the tradition. It keeps you grounded because of your roots. And for the Filipino part, it's the compassion. It keeps you open to other people's voices. Thank you.
Okay. I have one question for two candidates, and the second question is for Vanessa. Okay. For the two candidates, I want it to be answered by Neron and by Eliza. Okay. So the question is this: what do you like most about yourself, and how will that thing that you like about yourself help you in this competition? Did you get the question?
Thank you for that question. What I like the most about myself is my authenticity. Because when I'm authentic, I am true to myself. When I'm true to myself, I feel good. And therefore, I will do good. In this platform, I wish to do good in everything that I do. And I'm also utilizing this platform to empower the youth, especially women empowerment as well. Because I am a youth advocate and a volunteer. And then the things I do good by being true to myself, I wish to amplify that and be able to deliver it to the people who are listening to me. And at the same time, I encourage everybody to be authentic and join my campaign to speak up, have courage, and still be kind. Thank you.
Finals na. Okay. Niron, you answered the 3 questions. Finding Niron. Okay.
Thank you for that question, first of all. And by answering that question, I think the quality I like most about myself is that I'm always present. Regardless of what I do, I'm always in the moment. And I think this really helps me enjoy the moment and be in the moment, regardless if it may be hard or fun. I'm always here, and this helps me be able to become the best version of myself and always be present. So I think that quality is the best.
Thank you, Niron. Gusto na ba sa commercial?
Di ba po? Alabas pa lang.
Okay, this one is for Vanessa. Vanessa, the first MMCP winners were crowned in 2013. That's more than 10 years ago. So this batch is like a new generation of Filipino Chinese. What difference are they showing you compared to, say, the likes of Randy C and Mirelli, the first winners of MMCP? If you have met them, that's more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, with this new set of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2024, all I can say is this batch is the future. The future of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines, the future ambassador of Filipino Chinese community, and we will continue to celebrate and cultivate our Filipino Chinese culture. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Armin Laguna from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I have a question first for the representative from Baguio, Rizal, and Lung. I'd like to know, during the recent national competitions, ang lalakas ng mga candidates ng Baguio, you have Tara Valencia, Krishna Gravides, Roxy Bayans. How are you feeling that you're also representing a place that has been so strong in national pageantry?
Thank you for that question. What I'm feeling right now is actually proud that they have accomplished so many things to represent our city in national pageants. And right now, I feel that looking to their achievements, I know that I can do those achievements as well and make the city proud too.
Thank you very much. I have a question for the youngest candidate, 18 years old. I heard is that the guy from Quezon City. Right. What do you think is the advantage of being the youngest candidate during this competition?
Thank you for the question, sir. For me, the greatest advantage of being young is that I'm adaptable. I'm able to change when I need to, and I'm able to go through all these experiences in order to improve myself.
Thank you very much, and the best of luck to everyone. I'm going to see, is it okay if I ask you a question? Okay. I'd like to know, how has that crowd changed your life and your perspective in life?
Well, back in 2023, before I joined Miss Chinatown Philippines, my values were, I know it's stable, it's strong, but joining Miss Chinatown Philippines 2023, I've learned a lot. Not just the values that I've learned from my parents, to be hardworking, and these are the values that were instilled to us by our ancestors. Imagine, like back then from China, they came to the Philippines, worked very hard, strived very hard. Also, it is our duty to hold these values up until today. So when I joined Miss Chinatown Philippines 2023, I think I made those values stronger because of the organization, the people who helped me, and of course my co-candidates. So after that, a lot of doors opened. I'm very happy, and of course I will always be grateful to the organization. Thank you so much. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you. And time to
Let's see, I'm not closing my doors to any national pageants. I'm still enjoying my reign until now. Itong once na lang.
Thank you.
Hello, ladies and hello, guys. I am Tristan Francisco from ABB, the Philippine Batch. My first question is for our rating queen. said that you're not closing your doors. I've heard somewhere that you might be representing the Philippines very soon. So, what is your opinion, or what can you say about Miss Chinese World and the new Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global?
That's a very good question. I would say, well, I haven't really told anyone that I'm going to join any national pageant soon, but of course, again, I'm not closing my doors for it. MMCG, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Global, and Miss Chinese World, yeah, it's a different platform. So I'm not sure if I'm going to join any of those pageants yet, or I'm going to join a different one. So let's see. But I believe those platforms are very important nowadays also to defend social advocacy, right? So yeah.
And I've heard that you will be joining an international pageant very soon. But anyway, what is your advice for these young guys and young women who are following your footsteps? What should they be doing, especially leading to the coronation?
Girls and guys. As cliche as it may sound, but just really be yourself. Enjoy the moment, because the people, the media, the guests, everyone will love you for who you are, how authentic you are. And I believe as a Filipino Chinese, we're unique, right? We're authentic. We all have that values. Because we saw the best of both worlds. The Philippines, the Chinese community. So that makes us all unique. So I believe that you just really have to be yourself. That's really my advice. Because for me, when I joined, I just stick to my values. I know my reason why I joined. So whenever sometimes I'm having a hard time, am I still doing the right thing or what, I just go back to my values. And the reason why I joined Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2023, and that made me win the crown. Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. So my last question, Ms. Vanessa. Yes, one of your taglines is elevated by elegance. Under your help, how are you going to elevate through elegance the Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines?
As I said, this is the new era. This is the future. We will focus. We will show you what our purpose is in a very, very elegant way. And we will stay to our culture. We will continue to promote our Filipino Chinese heritage. And this is the real reason why Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines was made. To celebrate, to be proud. Be proud where your parents came from, your grandparents. As our winner said, we are very unique. Chinoy community are very unique. We are lucky to have Filipino culture and Chinese culture at the same time. So, we will do what we're meant to do as the new generation and as the new era president of Mr. and Miss Chinatown. I will fight for my candidates because in MMCP, we build relationships.
Hello everyone, I'm Celso for the Start Lover. I would like to ask Mr. Cabanatuan and the VP at the back of Miss Vanessa. If you would trade lives with any Filipino or Chinese in history, who would that be? Why?
Thank you for that question. So, I guess I will trade with Confucius because I believe and I really admire him for giving so many sayings and so many famous quotes in life, and then it's still necessary until today. Thank you very much.
Well, in retrospect of her answer, I would like to choose to still live my own life because upon joining this pageant, I came in with an emotional purpose. A few weeks ago, I actually was undergoing through mental mental health situations. But we're able to rediscover our own self. We need to prioritize or to know where our core is. And I have a message to impart to people when it comes to being a Chinoy. Because when you hear that word, you often think of like someone who's successful, stable, coming off of a good background. But then, since we're modernizing everything, I'd like to voice out to that part of the population who are not there yet. They're too shy to like embrace being Chinoy because maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not fit for that role. And I want them to see that they're not someone who's like me is like you as well. So I'm happy to be here, and let's just live our own lives, right? And make the best of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
How do you yourself during this time?
I'd like to keep myself grounded, first and foremost. And I want to see people around me because my life is not just about me, it's about the journey of each and every one of us. And by seeing their journey, it also aligns with mine because I believe in synchronicities. I believe that we are right where we are meant to be. So that allows me to be in touch with myself. That allows me to be grounded in this life, and it makes me feel in my soul that I'm able to express myself by being with everyone here. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Miss. Last name.
May I know the question? Thank you for that wonderful question. I stay grounded to myself by being confident, and sharing all the experiences and inspiring all the other people out there that need to be motivated and just be myself. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Nolly Riosa for OPM Worldwide. I have a question for Ms. Vanessa Adriano. Good afternoon, ma'am. My question is, are there series of activities, challenges, or training sessions for the candidates to enhance their potential, not only in developing their skill on and off the stage, but to learn more about their roots and heritage as Pinoy? Okay. Are there series of challenges, training sessions for the candidates to enhance their potential, not only in developing their skills, but to on and off the stage, but to learn more about their roots and heritage as Pinoy?
Yes, of course, challenges always there. But definitely for the candidates, yes, they have their own trainings. They have their pageant walk trainings, speech development trainings. But definitely, there's always a purpose. This year, we will have a charity program where all my candidates will join and help the community during that event. So this is not just about pageantry or just showcasing yourself. We are also a foundation. You know, everything we do has a purpose. Just like our foundation and our beneficiary for today, and for this year, not just for today, I'm sorry, for this year, the Civage. You know, that group is very close to my heart because as a mom, you know, kids with disability, really it breaks my heart. So choosing that beneficiary together with my candidates, how can I say this? Nakakataba ng puso na alam ko sa by the end of this journey, meron kami natutulungan isang grupo na malapit sa puso, hindi lang sa puso ko, pero magiging malapit sa puso na lahat ng mga kandidato natin. So,